Sweetheart, channel message. Contrary to popular belief, okay, or what others may think about you, you haven't done anything wrong. Your spirit guides right now are urging me to remind you you haven't done anything wrong. You haven't harmed anyone, including yourself. You haven't taken anything away from anyone else that was, divinely orchestrated for them. You've just been doing your own thing, and there is nothing wrong with that, right? You have learned to manage your emotions. You have learned to work on those inner aspects of yourself that you would like to better align with your highest self. Okay. And in that regard, you have been releasing, you have been purging, you have been getting rid of things that no longer serve you to make space and room for the things that do. Okay. As you continue to move forward. And for some people, that is just way too much favor, way too many blessings, way too much. How did they fucking get that? And it's not your place to prove or to try to explain or over explain in this instance to anyone why you've been favored, why you've been chosen, why it is that you are reaping all that you've sown. Because if you told them that you did the work, all right, it's going to come across like you are being a beach. That's right, a complete beach. But that's not who you are. And see, that's where the big discrepancy lies, is that there are some people who are going to try to paint you in a particular light, in a particular fashion, because they don't want the real story, the true, uncut, raw, unfiltered story about you to make its way throughout the universe. All right. They know that you are a powerful spiritual being. Okay. But somehow they think that you cheated your way to where you've gotten. And that is so far from the truth. I can't make this up. Some people just don't want to take accountability for their inactivity, for their lack of desire, or whatever you want to call it, and not doing the work. Okay. As the card reads, crystals can't replace common sense. See, they saw you deep in your spiritual journey. Some of you guys work with crystals, some of you guys do candle work. There are others of you guys that do readings, maybe even work with the tarot or have oracle decks, etc., etc., etc. And they saw what you were doing, and instead of maturing their thinking, okay, and trying to ask you what it is that you did to get you to the point that you're at now, okay, they went out and tried to vibe their way straight out of accountability. Instead of doing the work, they went and skipped to the dude, my darling, right into a crystal shop, right into a card shop, and didn't do the work. And they're wondering why it's not working for them. Okay. This could be very significant for some of you guys. All right. But these people want you to feel like you should have some level of imposter syndrome when they are, in fact, the fucking imposters. You have done nothing wrong. Heed the words of your spirit team. You have done nothing wrong. Okay. You own who you are, and you are responsible for your identity. But you ain't responsible for their perception of who you are. And you need to know that moving forward, because some people are going to come for you at your core. All right. And not understand that you've always been who you've always been. They just now perking up to who you are, and it's pissing them off because they can't be who you are. Imagine that. Yeah. You are a loving, kind individual, okay? You give love at every turn. When you walk into a room, people feel the love that you exude, okay? And here's the thing, they don't. They stingy as hell with everything that they do. They stingy what they love. They stingy with their money. They stingy with their time. They stingy with things that they learn. They don't share information. And you wondering why, collective. Mhm. They sitting here with a beef with you that you didn't even know you was in. You out here in Zen mode, okay? Meditating, flourishing, manifesting shit. You're not afraid of change. 517 on my timer as I say this. 517 could be significant as well. May 17th. Somebody could have a birthday that day. Taurus season could be significant as well. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nope, you ain't done nothing wrong. Stop trying to heal in the same places that once broke you. Some of these people ain't gonna never change. Let's just keep it real. They ain't gonna never mature and evolve and grow because they don't have the desire to do so. All right. You're completing cycles. You're closing things out. All right. And you're doing it quickly. Yellow could be significant as well as the color green. There are open doors that are opening for you that are not available to everyone else. And they want to know, how did you get a key? How did you get a invite? Don't worry about them people because you haven't done anything wrong. All right. This was just talked about in my last reading. Delete the text, block the number, reclaim your peace. Whatever you have to do to reclaim your time, your peace, your energy, do it. Okay. And call it self care, call it self love, call it whatever you want to, but do it for you, honey. All right. Hmm. Yeah. There's something about a new phone here, a new device, a new iPad someone could be getting. All right. But yeah, you're a very fair individual, and then don't let nobody place their own doubts and limitations on you. Okay. You're very emotionally mature, and that's not something that you find with everybody. And I'm going to end this here. Silence is an answer too, honey. You don't have to explain nothing to nobody that's committed to misunderstanding every fucking thing you do, everything you say, and everything you stand for. Okay? You ain't gotta try to figure them out, all right? You're very self-aware and perceptive, and you lead with your intuition. So when your spidey sense starts to tingle and starts to, you know what I'm saying, raise the hair on the back of your neck, listen in, all right? Listen in. 333 could be significant, all right? Yep. We also could be seeing 999 because you got a lot of closure here. You got a lot of closure, and it's not coming from folks outside of you. It's coming from your ability to choose yourself. All right, your ability to master detachment in the way that you understand that you can always come home to yourself, and that, my friend, is not doing anything wrong to anyone. Okay, I love you guys. Keep going. You don't got nothing to prove to nobody but yourself. Mwah. Love you.